Hello, thank you for clicking on our video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. Again, we're making this video for your stretches, okay?
Alright, just get yourself moving. You just do a couple squats, you know? Straight out, squat. Really, if you can, sink into it. Roll out that lower part of your back, like the sacrum, like lower lumbar area. Just kind of feel that stretch. Yeah. Come up. Just start rotating your hips. Left to right. Front. Back. Front. Back. Left. Right. Take it around town.
I'm sorry about him, Dad. The other way too.
Okay, and just reach for your toes. And just hang out there for a little bit. Let your back acclimate to the position. Try and loosen yourself. And relax your back. You might feel like some muscles tugging back there, and if you do your best to just kind of let that go and relax. Keep your legs straight and feel it in your hamstrings. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale further out. See if you can reach a little bit more. Bring your head closer to your knees. And just a little bit more. And you can do this a couple of times. You don't have to do it just the once. You know. Come up. Then back down.
Oh no.
And you do the same thing, with your legs spread apart. This will help open up your hips as well. You know? So just open up your legs, and then you do the same thing. Just reach down in front of you. Let your arms hang and relax. And then just reach further back if you can. And again, keep your knees don't have to be totally locked out, but keep your legs relatively straight and feel the stretch in your hamstrings as you do this as well. You come up. You'll also do the same. Push your hips forward. You'll feel that like on your inner groin right here. It's like hip flexors. You can rotate one direction, like leaning your shoulders one way or the other, and that'll help stretch out one side and the other as well. And then just back down. Just relax your back and just let it stretch. Again, you'll probably feel your muscles tightening back there, and if you do notice that, just try and let it go. Just deep breaths, and on the exhale, relax your back and your muscles, and just feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Just rotate those hips. You can drop your knee a little bit if you need to. Try and get a little bit of a deeper stretch on that groin.
Trying to show from the side as well.
Yeah. Now, from here you could, if you can, I know this might be a little bit difficult, you can just drop into a squat. Stretch this hamstring and you rotate back this way. And you do the same thing to the other side. That one's probably going to be a little bit tough. It's going to require some balance. But you could just do it on the floor. You just go ahead and sit down. Just let your legs splay out. And just try to get your legs as far out as you can. And just
Almost to the splits.
start rocking back and forth. Keep that lower back loose. Like pivot like at the hips. You know, if you can like, closer towards your hips than it is your upper body moving, just lower body. Feel it in your groin again and in your hamstrings. Now when you're ready, you just reach forward. Take a couple deep breaths and you keep trying to reach forward as far as you can and feel that stretch in your lower back. Just hang out there for a little bit. Relax those muscles. And then up, down. Just trying to use that lower back.
It's important that you do as much as you can, but to the point where you feel pain. Like if you're feeling pain, that's not how you want to stretch. You want to stretch where you're just feeling a good stretch.
Yeah.
Like if this is all you can do, that's fine. If this is all you can do, that's fine. If you can go as far as Christopher, then that's fine as well. Just to the point that you can go.
Yeah.
If this is all you can lean forward, that's fine. As long as you feel the stretch.
Just lean forward and then reach around. So you're going to do this a couple different ways from this one, like one leg to the other. One is where you're bringing your upper body down and then rotating from this position, kind of like a windshield wiper. And then the other one is going to be like this. This is going to be doing this full stretch here from one side to the other like this. You just do this a couple of times and you're reaching towards the toes. And you'll just feel this will be like mostly for this stretch here along your obliques, your abdomen, into your shoulders, your lats and your arms. And then the first one I was saying is you come down, you reach one toe to the other, and you'll feel this in your lower back and your hamstrings. You also do this one where you put your feet together, you just legs straight. Gotta keep those knees not totally locked out but straight, and then you reach for your toes. And you'll feel this one very, almost immediately in your hamstrings and your lower back. And you want to, like, as much as you can, try to bring your head to your knees. Without hurting yourself. Just get comfortable with the position.
Actually, rather than bringing your head to your knees, think of it more as bringing your chest to your knees.
Yeah.
Because that will help you keep a straighter back, which is better.
Yeah.
If you're bringing your head down, your back becomes rounded, and that's not what you want. Chest is better.
Yep. Chest to your knees. Alright. But from those, go into the ones I think I found like the most helpful. Whereas this one where you create like a 90-degree thing. 90 degrees with this leg and 90 degrees with this leg. 2 right angles. And just sit there for a second, relax, and feel that stretch here. Like for me, like doing this for the first time in a long time, like I can barely even sit in this position. But like now I've been doing it for a couple of days, maybe like a week or so in a row. I'm starting to get more comfortable with just sitting here. Once you feel a little bit relaxed here, you're gonna do your best to bring your chest down to your forward knee. So hip facing this way. Bring my chest down, and then use my core to bring it down and back up. I mean, if you need to balance yourself with your hands, do so. But it's mostly you want to be using your core to do this. And it's totally okay to use your hands to balance yourself and even support yourself a little bit until you're ready to do this just by itself. You get used to the motion. You do a few reps of those, maybe like 5 or 10, and then you'll do the same thing on the other side. But while you're in this position on this one side here, after you do this chest to knee repetition a few times, get up straight, feel that stretch in your groin, and then you want to be able to, this is going to help like the inward hip mobility, I guess. You want to raise this back foot off the ground. Just maintain that neutral position and lift up. I can't go up very far right now because my flexibility internally is quite poor, but you see Matt's leg is like.
Do you need it flexed or do you want it pointed? It doesn't matter.
In neutral position. So not pointed, not flexed, but just neutral. It's not so much about like your calves or your thighs, it's about this rotation of your inner hip.
Can I let it down now? It's tiring.
You do it repetitiously, so maybe like 10 of those.
Are you trying to bring your knee up? Or just the foot?
You keep your knee down. You're trying to just bring the foot up. And you do the same thing on the other side. So, chest down and up. You maintain the 2 right angles. Yeah, you don't support yourself on this leg. It's just a core thing if you can. You feel the stretch in your glutes there. You also feel the stretch because you're in this position on this inner groin, now on the other side. And if you do that, 10 or so times, or however many reps you feel comfortable with, shoot for like 10 if you can. You're gonna do the same thing with that back foot where you lift up off the ground. And you'll do the same thing when you rep that one out as well. Getting up from this position, a little bit tough. Just before you do so, just really try and loosen everything, or at least I like to make sure it's all loose before I get up. My muscles are ready to do it. So at this point, you've asked a lot of your hips, you've asked a lot of your hamstrings, you've asked your body to do a lot of things it's not normally positioned in doing. So be careful on your way up. Now the last one, the one I think is probably the most helpful, or like the one I found to be the most helpful. You want to find like a flat wall you can put your hip against. So like this. And that's this one where it's going to be really working on the rotation in your hips. So it's just balance. You don't hold on to the wall if you need to. Just up, rotate out, and then you want to keep this one flush, flat if you can. So to start from the top, up, out. Can't go
Sorry, hold on. It's difficult.
Just face it your way so you can see it. You're holding the thing.
I can change it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Alright, so up. Just kind of like flat plane here with your hip. Out. Rotate that. So here you rotate that leg up like this. Your foot, you're rotating your foot. You're trying to keep your knee and thigh in the same place. Back. Rotate down to touch. Back up again. And you rotate back into this position here. Forward. Down and touch. So one more time on this side. And do this, maybe do like 10 reps of these as well. Take your time with it, it's going to be a lot.
What a cutie.
Up, over, rotate, back, down, back up, rotate into this position here, forward, touch. And you do the same thing on the other side. So trying to keep this side of your hip flush to the wall or as much as you can. Here, up, over, rotate, back, down, touch, back up, rotate back into this position, and down, up, over. Remember to keep this fixed. Rotate, back, down, touch, back up, rotate into the position, down. That one I think is the most helpful for really opening up the hip shaft. And that one's been really, I think, key in relieving this lower back tension that I have. So I hope that helps you. And I hope this all helps if you do it.
Let us know if you have any questions, Dad. Maybe Chris will help you. So, come say bye.
See you later.
Bye, Dad. I hope this helps. Love you.